Is there really a cat that predicts death? Let's talk about it. What's going down, Mouse Nation, and welcome back. Today we have a cute, but maybe a little bit disturbing video. Today we'll be talking about Oscar the therapy cat, the cat that predicts death. But before we get started, make sure you give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with your friends. Oscar the hospice cat has lived in the pet-friendly Steere House Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Providence, Rhode Island. This is a 41-bed center that treats those with end-stage Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, as well as similar illnesses. And if you aren't aware of any of these illnesses, they can be very, very heartbreaking to families. They basically cause the person that's affected to not really understand what's going on with their surroundings. And Oscar was actually one out of 6 cats that was adopted for this center in order to help the patients cope with their illnesses. Now, I really like the thought of that, giving these patients a sort of relief from the symptoms that they're having. Now, he looks like any other cat, cute and fluffy. The thing is that he has an absolutely extraordinary gift. He predicts the impending death of terminally ill patients. How does he do this? He chooses to nap and hang out with those whose time is going to be up very soon. And what's really odd is that Oscar is known to be very aloof, not very friendly overall, and keeping his distance. He's also known to hiss when he really wants to be left alone. And though shy when he first arrived at the center, it didn't take long for Oscar to begin to show off his gift. At around 6 months, center staff began to realize that Oscar would visit the rooms of those who would pass away within the next 2 hours. That's how accurate he is. Staff would even go on to say that it seemed as if he would enter their room simply to give some sort of comfort to those in their final hours. And it wasn't normal, that's for sure. He'd even go on to predict over 25 deaths in a row. And that's when the staff began to really take notice. They would then use this as an opportunity to go ahead and call the families of the patients so that they would be able to go and give their final goodbyes. They'd now have the opportunity to do this before their family members' final breath. Oscar would even make international headlines in 2007 after an article was published about him in the New England Journal of Medicine. And as of today, Oscar has accurately predicted over 100 deaths. But how is this possible? How could a seemingly normal house pet see the future? Well, some believe that maybe it isn't seeing, but smelling. Many have hypothesized that Oscar could simply be responding to a smell of chemicals that are released when someone dies, or maybe even the lack of movement within a room. What do you think? Does Oscar truly have the power to predict death? Or is there some other explanation? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Morty Mouse. I'll see you later, or I'll see you on the other side.